All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay. Yeah, and even though it's April 1st, there's nothing April Fools about today. So let us get started here. We're going to go out to Photos, and Skates99 sent in this very cool photo of a McDonald's and a car dealership. And I recognize this mod. This is the vehicles mod. Because there's a Lambo and the GTR. It's a Mazda, Ford, Mustang, and a regular Ford. And they spelled them differently because of copyright infringement and all that other fun stuff. Who cares? But it's a real cool car dealership. I don't know what mod these vehicles came from. They are very cool indeed. And if you go back in some of my other videos and some recent ones with the car dealership, inside the car dealership and the speed shop, if you take a sticky piston and you face it upwards, you can actually lift these cars up. And I have automated lifts using Technics and the wires and the lever to create a car lift. A very convincing car lift, I might add. So thank you very much for sending it in. If you send the photo in, make sure you put in how you want to be, who it's by. I can't think. This is the second time I'm recording this. So yeah, there's that. If you go out to, in my last video, I did a real short 3-minute video on shortcut and OBS settings. I think I got all the settings taken care of, but hopefully everybody's staying safe out there, because in the suburbs of Chicago, where I am, it's 52 degrees, and we've had so far 5,994 confirmed cases of the virus that shall not be named, and last week 365, a total of 99 deaths, and that's just in DuPage County. And Cook County was even higher. And while Cook County leveled off, we've gone up in reported cases. And I don't know how this applies to influenza and flu virus, how it compares to that, but that's a lot. And the source is the Illinois Department of Public Health. So, yeah, hopefully everybody is staying very safe out there. And play more games, self-isolate, and quarantine. What I'm doing. We are out at the medieval world. No, really? Yeah. And I made some additions to my house here. Put some carpeting in. Nice desk. Everything. I put a back door in. Look at that. Very nice. We will check that out. But let's go downstairs to the addition that I put in. Hey, I got sound working. Got a little cubby hole over here for reading and writing. Cool. Very nice. Let us go to the new area. You can see a little preview of that. So for OBS and Shotcut, this video is entirely made using open source and free software, which was a goal of mine, except for the computer. Now, any lag that you're going to see is from the game and my internet connection, and not from OBS, which was the source of my lagging last time. So I upped the bit rate, and I moved what was causing all the problems was the rescaling from my laptop screen over to 1920 by 1080. So I moved that to Shotcut, and then I eliminated all the lag. So back here, I finished this back area up, and I put in a little shelter for the cows, the moo cows, and a chicken shed, chicken coop. Yes, it did. look, it's got a working chicken coop doors. And these were done with the tables. There's a cow sticking its head through. So we have all that. We have our eggs. We're collecting eggs. And back here, I already fed them for that. We will go back out here. Didn't want to put that there. And yeah, we'll go up this way first. Is I will show off. Wow, that's loud. So I built out the fireplaces, got some real cool fireplace tricks that I've done. Replaced these doors back here and a ladder, and I put stairs down to the butcher shop. So this is where they will do their butchering. Got some firewood back here. Move the mouse slower so I don't make people motion sick. And we have a large fire pit. And this is where they will dress the animals back here. And I did a lot of updates on some of these areas back here by putting in fireplaces and shared heaters just to get this area done. So we come down here and I put this arch in, which is real cool. And I remembered these C doors, the wrought iron gates. Now this brings up the first question that Symbicon had asked, that when you spawn in a house from the load and save the settings here, where you can save your buildings and stuff like that, if, you know, by the way that you placed it, does it make a difference? No. So no matter what I've done, if I make this 2, see how that's facing? Let's get rid of that. If we'll do a 2, we'll face this direction and do a 2, or this direction. See how it always stays the same. So no matter what direction you're facing, that 2 always stays the same. And that is why when you copy the house or device and place it, it'll always spawn that way. So what I did was, the door was here. I put a wall and put another window. Got a well back here. Nice. And I moved the door to the front with another window. And there you go. So now I made that little house better. So we were going to take a look at, you can see it over in the distance here. I put some new buildings in. Don't know what that is. Something was keying my phone up. Doesn't matter. We come back here over to the mine. And yes, Mr. Chicken. So the mine, we started building it out. We actually have some carts in here, some timbers to keep up the mine. Back here, this goes out to the water. Now, I have to make this deeper because I'm going to put a small dock here for like a barge. So we have our mine cart here and we have another gate here. I have to dress this area up. I don't think I have. Nope. But I'm going to dress that up. This comes into the dock warehouse. We will open the back door and we will open the side door. Cool. And we have some barrels and a rope. And we have wood. Very cool. With tie downs. Let's climb the rope. Here's the second floor. Very cool. And then we have an attic with ventilation. That's what that little peak there is. So this person, or whoever is working at the dock, turned out really, really cool. And it's built sort of into the mountain here. So we come down, we have all this, and the mine out here, and then we come out here, and this is going to be our little marketplace and courtyard. But there's the, there is that building. Nice. And we have a fishmonger over here. This is a cool building. So over here, we have a smokehouse. And these are sea doors. So I made so it's protected. And they do fish smoking and other smoking and animal smoking. But you come in here and this is where the fishmonger will be. And this is where the fishmonger lives. Nice little layout here. And a dormer for overlooking the ocean. Because I like my houses to have great views. Nice. I'm not sure if this was in the last video or not, because nice little shutters for that. So what we are going to do today is we are going to, I already put this in because of the, I was building it, but I really didn't like the way the video turned out. So I put this little fountain in here for looks because I like my town, everybody to have all the amenities and everything. I am not happy with these mossy cobblestones or mossy bricks though on the outside. So I might change that to give it more definition, but that turned out really cool. And you could hear the water. Cool. So what these are going to be little stands for the marketplace. No, really? Yes. And I'm going to show you how I copied them. So we are going to have another one right here because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could successfully put another one in. And I'm just going to change the color of the canopies. And there's going to be another one over here. Yeah, I do want to put another one there. Because this area here is going to be for loading and unloading for the fish stuff. And the small stuff that comes in. So if you want, let's take this one. We are going to, now I did a mistake on this one. So we're going to put this here because we forgot these side panels. We're going to call this 2. And we are going to come over here. And I'm still tweaking it because I'm not really happy with this, with the choices that I made for this. And the best way to do this is going to be, we're going to take this micro block and put it here. And we're going to call this, well, actually, we have to go up. We're going to call this 1. Did it get everything in? Yes, it did. Now we are going to copy this over 5. So let us see if that works. We'll go in here, copy, move 5. Oh, it did it. It did it. Actually, I could have done it a little bit more, but I should have done 6. But that's the look that I want. And what I'm going to do is just change, and then we'll just clean up our little blocks of wood here. Oh, you know what happened? We actually lost. We actually lost one. Because this actually overlays into 1. And if I move this here, you know what I could do? I could just make this one big tent. What am I missing here? I am missing this outer panel. So let us fix this real quick since I screwed it up. Oh. No biggie. It'll work. Not everything has to be perfect. But that does bring a question in. That's going to screw this up. Because I want to put it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because we're going to do this. I don't even have to. Go around to the other side, fix that. You know what? I should leave that open because I can always add another table in here. Nice. That'll work. So we have different. That sign's not going to work. We have different. There we go. Look at that. This one is beer and barbecue and fish. But over here, what we're going to put in is we're going to come in here. See, I don't need these tables here because this is going to be a joint. This is going to be a big. I'm probably going to fix the. I will probably fix that. All right, so we're going to put this here, and this was from the medieval mod. So if we go back in here, we have apples, carrots, fish, mushrooms, potatoes. So over here, we're going to give a bunch of different stuff that they will sell. And I wish I could put stuff on the thing here. How would I want to do that? I could do that. That'll work. Because this is going to be, I can actually take that out and do something like this. There's another one too. That actually looks pretty cool. There's actually wheat. I forgot about that one. So we have potatoes and wheat. And there we go. Now we have that, and we are going to put some kind of beverages over here. Like that. This one's beer. This could be, it could be whatever. And we have our little fruit stand. I also wanted to look at the baskets because they're all going to be different. They're all going to have different different sails. And I want to keep this open because over here, like, here's all the fish. So there is that. So let us fix. Let us fix this. I'm happy with this one. So we use a full block, half block, and a half of a half block, if that makes any sense. Oops. And we need more color. So this one's going to be red. This one's going to be, we're going to change this one. And now we need to get rid of this stuff here. We're going to grab some more wool. We are going to grab blue for right now and change this. So, like I said, hopefully everybody is doing well. We want this block and this block. And then we need this. That should be it. Now, where do we want a blue one? Ah, right here. We put a nice blue one here. Because not really thrilled about the video being, now we wanted white. But we are going to do this to show you how easy it can be. Now, I did fix the issues with, like I said, with OBS. I moved the scaling, and I ended up moving the scaling settings over to Shotcut. And I also started playing around with some of the coloring on Shotcut. You know, that's a different, oh, I know what I did. So I'm very happy with the performance. And I did a small test. So what I'm doing here is I'm just, and there you have it. Now we just need the panels. So if we come over here and change this, we need the white one, and we need a blue panel. Now this is where it becomes tedious. So plus there's that. And to be honest with you, because of the way these lay, it's kind of annoying. But the replacer tool and the other tools. So we have that. Look at how cool that is. So we're going to do this other side real quick. What did I break? Don't know. Cool. So on here, we're just going to do this the easy way. Nice. And that's the nice thing about very cool. And there's a wild boar. So that's how it's going to look. Might as well finish this real quick because I'm not redoing this video. I wanted to do, depending on what I do out here, I wanted to do get out to the modern world, because I have a couple ideas that I think would be pretty awesome. That is annoying as all get out. So everything, one of the main accomplishments that I made by moving everything open to free and open source software is not because I'm one of those, open source and Linux zealots, is because it actually is more dependable than using Windows. Believe it or not, every time I had would boot up OBS or try to do anything in Windows and boot the game up, and I always had to do a test check before, because Windows would say, no, you're not allowed to, this application is not allowed to do what, it needs higher privileges. And OBS would have recording problems. And I don't get that anymore. So everything just works. I'm in a tree again. So I showed off all the houses. We have this. I'm going to fix this because obviously it doesn't look that bad, but it's all messed up. This is going to be yellow, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put another market over here or over here. I think over here I could put like a real small stand, but I don't want to crowd the area, but I do want to give it a look and effect of an outside market. And I might put another table back here. That would be kind of nice to put one back here. So I might put one here, maybe one here. It's still not going to interfere with the dock. Got the water fountain I need to fix. I'm not digging the mossy cobblestone. Fix that. We got a lot of the fireplaces and chimneys in. We have this back area over here completed with the animal pen and the chicken coop. The butchers are done. We have some more vacancies over here to do. We got the back stairs, the back paths in. We got the lighting issues fixed. The only problem that I'm having is that if I do any kind of color adjustments or color grading or just the brightness and saturation levels, what happens is when I bring up the main menu, it just completely blows out this main menu here. So I'm working on that. But for the most part, because some of the night shots are absolutely phenomenal here. We have the back, we have the mine started. We just need some ships and stuff. We have all this done. The docks are done. I do need to make it deeper because we can't get any big ships back here. So yeah, everything is coming along nicely. Just close that door. Those are the Castle Plus doors. Very nice. Those slide, whereas the Portugales bars I have set to go up, and I need to fill that area in. So I'm digging how this area is coming. There's a little block right here that I added that you can't really see, which stops the door. I could have put a barrel here too, and that would stop it. Any kind of block would stop that, or else the door would just keep going and going and going. So there you go. And for nighttime, we can put a little lantern off of here. Make it light up real nicely. And then just whatever you want to put in here. Over here we have all of our vegetables and stuff like that. So there you have it. That's going to do it for this episode. Maybe one more episode out here just to show off like the final tweaking and everything that I wanted to do with this. So I'm real happy with that. I just need to get more colors in. There's going to be a yellow one and a green one, and go from there. Nice. Very happy with that. And I did a lot of landscaping over here. So very cool. And this house is now different from the other two houses that I copied and pasted, because I put this little addition here, changed all the materials. Very cool. Got my carpet. I really do love the texture patterns for the wool, and that's what makes the canopies over here look that much better. And if you go out to the main dock over yonder here, where the big ship is, that is why the ship looks so cool. Is because of the sails and everything. It has that old look. So here's my little market stands out here, and so I got these baskets. Oh yeah, I did the white item frames with what they were, and these are empty. There's pie baskets back here, and we have a furnace I could do. We have a juice press. But this one, and then over here, nice and loud. We have another like fast food hut for medieval times. So, and this one's higher. These are actually higher. This one's 3. And see, I use the half, and then half of the half in there from the circular saw. So, yeah. There's a ship, because I do have this ship saved as a WE file, so I can paste it in. However, it'll always paste in that direction, and transpose will not move it. So all these houses are different now. There's different variations. There's my house, and go from there. So again, everybody, I'm gonna move those fishies. Everybody, please stay safe. And luckily, hopefully the virus and everything is going to subside and we can get back to some sort of normalcy. But for right now, like, they've extended our work at home time, which I am totally ecstatic. I haven't had this much fun being quarantined and isolated. As you can tell, I'm not a people person. So there is that. I'm loving it. I miss the people in the office, but yeah. The no drive time and being able just to interact with my kid and my family more. Yeah, I'll take that. So, all right, everybody, please stay safe. And until the next episode, I will leave you with this beautiful shot of the ocean and the moving trees. And goodbye.